What's going on, everybody? Voidlego here, back with another episode of AI, the Somnium Files. Last time we were on, we got electrocuted by Ota, and we saw both Iris and Ota get killed, which is just not great at all. So our main suspect at the time, Iris, who probably witnessed the original Cyclops killer murder scenes, is now dead, which is just great. So we're here to investigate it. So let's just get right into it. Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
Of course. Bloodstain. Is this Soda's blood? It could be. Any progress on the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Okay,
A video camera and laptop.
This must be what streamed.
This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Alright, here's what I'm thinking right now. What if it was pre-recorded and we could never get to them on time? Don't got any evidence for that, but just a hunch I got.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
Okay.
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner.
Alright.
However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
No weeds there.
I have done some research.
Yeah.
As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
Renju. Maybe it's an employee of Renju or something like that.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
So...
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died.
Huh.
Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
Okay.
In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Looks like whoever this new Cyclops killer is has a grudge against Renju and his whole, family for some reason. Maybe Renju did something that would make someone do all of this. But what would that be? Iris and Ota's blood. Let's look at the
right here. Iris and Ota were
cut in half. God, what a way to go.
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
just before I arrived, about 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that.
Jesus.
Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death?
Most likely blood lost.
Was it the knife wound or...
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death.
And probably the saw blade finishing him off.
If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Yeah. Anything else? Maybe Ota was trying to help Iris, jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle, and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside a costume, then finally cut open by the ice-cutting machine.
But why?
That is a good question. Why put Ota in the ice bear, polar bear costume?
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Maybe to frame Ota?
Unknown.
I mean, maybe frame it as a murder-suicide, as the police HQ suggested. Iris and Ota were sliced in two by this ice-cutting machine. Iris and Ota.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed.
Wow.
The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Well, there goes that pre-recording, figuring out the window.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Then Ota was killed at 3:30. Iris and Ota's bodies are under autopsy. Their bodies aren't here anymore. What else can we find? A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. Box. It's empty. Cardboard box. Nothing. Every little detail could lead to something. Forklift?
This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
Okay, so no correlation to the murder. Right, Iris and Ota were...
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Well, she was still alive. Jesus.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
What the hell are they doing with these eyeballs, man? Like, seriously.
Date, we should get moving.
Yeah.
Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
Alright.
All right.
Alright, let's get moving then. I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know, then left the warehouse. God, we still got no leads on who could be the new Cyclops killer. Like, when I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
What is it, Pewter?
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Is it Maine?
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her.
Oh yeah, the boss has been a little bit more secretive about the original
So
killer.
I decided to meet you here.
All right.
What do
Let's
you
hear
think?
it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Yes, and why? How can you be so sure?
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Both you and the boss are certain on that. Why?
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
Is it me?
Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
Killers?
More than one?
Huh.
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice.
Accomplice.
One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Oh shit, the one that killed himself? Huh.
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Okay. Okay. About Rohan.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
Ugh, God.
The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes.
Just like with Kira with his old woman's hands.
Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them.
Ugh.
He needed to have them, to make them his own.
I guess that's something.
Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women.
Jeez.
He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman.
Huh. The deceased woman?
But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge.
I guess a live woman's too much for him.
His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years.
Maybe is that why he killed himself?
However, he soon met his ideal partner,
Really?
the aforementioned psychopath.
Okay.
The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye.
Ah, okay.
Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established.
Wohan takes the eye, well, the psychopath kills.
This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings.
Okay.
At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Am I the original Cyclops killer? Am I right in my theory? Why did the Cyclops case get classified?
That, I don't know.
Really?
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value.
Jeez.
I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
Wipe the Queen Sui.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Alright. The most important question. Who is the murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Okay.
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Okay.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust.
Okay.
It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone.
Not a great, thing to
It
have.
causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress.
Yeah, it ain't a good thing to have that removed from the human brain.
It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
Okay.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute.
What, murder?
His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means.
Like murder.
Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins
Okay.
by performing a certain action.
Killing.
What was it?
Murder.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain.
AKA the high of the brain, baby.
The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
Ooh.
It's slightly more complicated than that.
So basically he was like born. Well, yeah, as Peter said, he was a born psychopath.
Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure.
Ooh.
He was 12 when he took his first life.
Damn.
That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Oof. Jeez. Summarize for me.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
That would be Wohan.
There were two Cyclops killers.
Well, there was one. Well, yeah, they're technically both killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
Maybe the guilt got to him.
That means... Pewter, tell me this.
Maybe it wasn't suicide, though.
One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains.
Yeah.
Who is he?
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
He was?
They actually picked him up on other charges.
Just like Al Capone with tax evasion.
But in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
But why hide that from the public?
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Oh, is that the guy who called?
Number 89.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
Yeah! Oh my god, okay, that's the original Cyclops. Okay. Well, I mean, who else? Okay, now okay. So, yeah, okay. Who else but the original Cyclops killer to know who's the new one?
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Okay, fair point.
Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
But why not? Whatever. Why not just tell us? Alright. Computer work extremely serious. Alright. Sigan Levitons. Dante Levitons. Machida Diner. Marble. Let's go to the diner. Let's go check up on Mayumi. Is that her? Is that Oda's mother's name? Mayumi? It started with an M. Guess we'll find out. The place was silent. It was so quiet I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. It was Mayumi. Yeah, it was Mayumi. It was like watching a decaying old tree clinging pathetically to the earth. Do you want to talk about it? I'm sorry to interrupt. Anything?
This is your fault.
Oh, fuck.
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Well, your boy fucking electrocuted me and none of this would have taken place.
Date, I looked into the investigation report.
But he didn't deserve, Ota didn't deserve that type of death.
Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now. Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Date, let's go.
Yeah, good
She
idea.
is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, let's just get the hell out of here. Okay, let's go to... Let's go to the Sagan residence. Look, Oda was a little dickbag, but he didn't deserve to be fucking sawed in half, man. When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She led me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed down both of us. About Iris.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3, and finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up. Her memories are a part of this room, and always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time, she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why?
Fuck, that almost got me. That almost got me. God damn, that was good voice acting. Holy shit. Can you think of any information?
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please, tell me.
Any detail will help.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before.
Yeah,
The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago.
a month ago.
That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
The prison?
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger.
Acquaintance?
I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko.
Why would Shoko be at the
I
prison?
don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Which one?
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison
Fuchu
in
prison.
Tokyo.
Fuchu prison.
Fuchu.
Prison?
89. Why would she be there? About Ota.
Ota was one of my students.
No.
I taught him in elementary school.
God.
I heard it from the police. Ota tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her.
Don't worry. We'll catch this little bitch.
Please, you have to catch them.
Don't worry. I will.
Please. Please.
I will. Trust me.
Fuck, that was a good scene. That was a goddamn great scene. Holy shit. Fuck, that was great. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go to my house, huh? Or apartment. Or one down where Mizuki is curled up on the sofa. She looked like a small animal frightened by a predator. About Ota. About Iris. About the warehouse.
Mizuki must know
She...
about Iris and Ota.
God, she's only fucking 12, man. She's... Oh my god. She's only 12 years old in the 6th grade. She's lost both of her parents. And both of her best friends. Jesus Christ. This poor fucking girl. Dude.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet.
Jesus Christ, what a fucking shitty week, man. God damn.
Not just in Japan, but worldwide.
Really?
3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's.
No.
This morning, 2 of her best friends.
I wonder, is this new Cyclops killer not getting back at Renju, but getting back at Mizuki? Who the fuck would have a grudge against a 12-year-old girl? But like, yeah, that's the only thing connecting all of them, is Mizuki. So what the... Yeah, that's exactly what's connecting all of them together, is Mizuki. What the fuck could that imply?
It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
What the hell could that mean? All of them are connected by Mizuki.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
She certainly doesn't seem so. But I can't stay by her side forever.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. God, this aftermath, I swear. Alright, let's go to Marble.
Are you okay, honey?
Huh?
About last night.
Well, it could be better, Mama.
Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
I don't need sweep, I need answers.
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Okay.
Tell me.
Information about the incident. You're a bartender.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case. Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras?
Yeah, there's definitely a connection with the whole, you know, Wohan being the original accomplice to the original murders.
Shoko also has a relationship with them.
Yeah.
You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
Yeah.
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Yeah.
Not 2, 3.
3?
3?
What do you mean?
Iris?
No, not that one. The boy.
Ota? What the fuck would Ota be dealing with the Yakuza?
He came here last night?
Yeah.
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
How? How is Ota related to the Kumakuras?
Have you heard the rumor?
No. Mama told me a similar story to Aiba's. About Soei Sajima in the Kabasaki district. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, Seoul sold his land in the Kabasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically. So, bought back the land for 1 billion yen. Almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Probably a plan by the Yakuza, or by So. Did So blow it up, or conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make sense. So wouldn't gain anything from that. True, he is a congressman. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. But there's more to the story. About So in the Kabasaki district.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies.
Okay.
They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts.
Yeah.
I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you.
Okay.
The KE followed in So's footsteps.
Really?
They bought up land in Kabasaki.
Okay.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki?
Yeah, casino, huh?
So was the one who came up with it.
Ooh.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kabasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces.
Man, this game's turning more and more into a Yakuza game, to be very honest. Real estate, land, Yakuza? Got the elements.
But I promise you, I will revive the Kabasaki district at any cost.
Well, except for the whole robot in my eye. I don't remember that. I don't remember Majima having that.
Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places.
Okay.
The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Damn.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district.
Of course.
At the moment, the area is still considered off limits.
Yeah.
However, the air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
Yeah. Wait, why would Seoul blow up the chemical plant for A, the 30 billion yen deal, land deal, and B, plan to open a casino in a contaminated area he himself caused? That wouldn't make sense at all.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
Yeah, it definitely is.
This
Any
is
more?
just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
Keep thinking about that.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
Yeah.
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
Just gossip with the girls. What about Ota and the Kamakura's? How is Ota connected to all this?
What were we talking about again?
Ota.
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district?
Yeah. Extremely close.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard.
Probably would.
Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, he'd hate them even more.
Okay.
That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Had a grudge against them. Yeah, that's a connection, Mama. Say goodbye.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
It's helpful.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it's helpful.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
Okay. The Abyss headquarters. I returned to boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
Oh yeah, she's not like stuck in place.
True.
I sat down on my usual seat and decided to wait for boss.
What are you doing?
Get off the desk, Iba. No.
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
That'll be helpful.
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
Yeah, that's not
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
Ooh, 89. Alright, let's get the deets. Who is 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills.
Damn.
He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
Yeah.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Yep. So, Peter wasn't lying to us, so we can trust him at this moment. What's the relationship between 89 and Shoko?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection.
Yeah, why would Shoko be connected to some random murderer from 6 years ago?
Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
Yeah, he did. So,
I know who killed Shogunadami.
Nami. Yeah.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Totally possible. What's 89's real name?
Unknown.
Really?
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown.
Jeez, this guy's a fucking unknown.
However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
What about 89 and the new Cyclops serial killings?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
Either the guilt got to him or 89 couldn't have killed him because he went to prison 6 years ago. So who the fuck, if it wasn't a suicide, who killed Rohan? Ota? Mama did say Ota might have a grudge against... Well, I mean, that's based on gossip. It's a little bit shaky, but Ota could have killed Rohan. Could have.
That leaves one culprit still alive. Number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes.
No.
He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct.
Yet he knows who did it.
However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
Yeah.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
But why would he get involved in a new line of killings mocking his MO from 6 years ago? Let's talk to 89.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end. I mean, yeah, most of our other people that do important stuff were either dead or just... Yeah, no, dead.
Alright. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us.
Yeah.
If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Ooh.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
Interesting. After cutting through some red tape, 89 was to be brought to HQ. He took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason, Boss never showed up. Boss is dead. Dude. Or maybe Boss is the... No, why would Boss be the fucking... God, I have so many fucking feelings fucking going through my head right now, dude. So this is 89, Alright, you bastard. You're the guy from my memories. From the beginning of the game. From the first Somnium we went to. Why the hell do I know you? Why was that in my memories? So many goddamn questions. Dude.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Not much of a talker, eh, 89? Alright, let's talk to this son of a bitch next time. Got you guys again. Good old-fashioned Voidlego cliffhangers. If you like this content, go ahead and subscribe. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to tell me a little tip or tricks, but no spoilers, put it down in the comments below. Well, if you want to Check out my friend's Discord, which I hang out a lot. It's in the description. And go check out my Twitter. That's also in the description. This has been Voidlego. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.